Planning a break in Suffolk should be effortless. That's why we created the bucket list. This free service provides curated itineraries so you can unwind without any of the stress of planning. For years, we've gathered the best ideas to make your wood farm stay unforgettable. Now we've streamlined everything into easy to follow plans because you deserve the best experience. We've got extensive guides covering Suffolk and Tuscany, but the bucket list packages everything together into perfectly crafted day out itineraries. So each plan highlights the best of Suffolk, bringing together must-visit places. We know the area inside out, so you can now explore without any of the hassle of research. So that's great pubs, scenic dog walks, outstanding food and drink, charming tea rooms, historic houses and dog-friendly beaches. The bucket list offers something for everyone. Why not stay for longer? 3-night breaks are excellent value, and many guests tell us they wish they'd stayed for longer if they just booked 2. We always recommend extending your stay to fully enjoy the area. A relaxed Sunday evening at your barn or barge lets you make the most of your getaway. Every month we introduce a new 3-night itinerary, removing any of the need for planning. Research shows that many people value holidays more than a pay rise, and if you're too busy or you just don't want to plan, then we've done the work for you. Whilst we do offer 2-night weekends, a longer stay provides much better value, so why not make it 3? If you're visiting for a 4-night midweek break, you can mix and match itineraries, or you can just take a day to chill out at your accommodation. So without further ado, here's your 5th 3-day bucket list. Day 1, Kersey, Hollow Trees Farm Shop and Corncraft Gift Shop. This is really a heartwarming journey through Suffolk's countryside charm. Firstly, begin your day in one of Suffolk's most photogenic and most photographed villages. Fun fact, my first ever holiday cottage was here. Meander through the cobbled lanes, admire the medieval timber frame cottages, and snap a photo at the famous ford down the bottom. It's known as the Splash. St Mary's Church up the top offers panoramic views and really peaceful scenery. Don't tell anyone, but there's a pub there too, so why not go and have a look at the Kersey Bell? Then on to Hollow Trees Farm, which is about 5 minutes away, and it's very much a working farm, but they've got a fun interactive farm trail there, so they've pigs and goats and alpacas, and they've got like a little woodland adventure. But beyond that, they've got an amazing farm shop, and you can have lunch in the cafe as well. So they've got very comforting farm fresh meals with hearty flavours. So think pulled pork baps, fresh salads, indulgent desserts like desserts like crumble and custard. Then on to Corncraft Gift Shop and Tea Room. It's in a place called Monk's Ely. You can just wind down the day with a gentle browse through really lovely gifts and country style homeware. They also have a cafe there as well, so you can have afternoon tea. So a real nice cosy way to reflect on your day out in the countryside. Day 2, Beccles, Bungay and Halesworth, a mix of riverside leisure, medieval ruins and local arts. Starting on Beccles Quay, you can start the day on the River Wave. I know this well, so I used to have a boat there. Enjoy the charm of the quay and get active with some paddleboarding or boat hire if you want to, but the riverside here is a real peaceful retreat, a little hint of adventure. Then on to Bungay Castle, so you can wander around and get the atmosphere of the ruins of this Norman castle. It's a real hidden gem. It's not kind of spoiled, it's not a busy one, so you can go and have a wander around and reflect and kind of imagine what things were like in centuries gone by. Then on to Ersham Street Deli in Bungay. We have been working with the guys at Ersham Street Deli for many, many years, and during the COVID lockdown, I was the deli delivery boy. So this is a real foodie gem, offering artisan cheeses, fine wines, local produce in a really warm, welcoming space. So it's known for its quality selection and friendly service, perfect stop for getting picnic treats or gourmet gifts. Then on to the Cut Arts Centre in Halesworth. You can spend an afternoon here immersed in creativity, whether you catch an art exhibition, a live performance, or just browse around the building's cultural nooks. It's very much an inspirational space. Then day 3, Nacton Foreshore Walk, the Ship Inn and Jimmy's Farm. So it's a refreshing mix of coast, countryside, great food and family fun. Firstly, Nacton Shores. Start with a breath of fresh air along the peaceful estuary of the River Orwell. If you see a big, huge mansion called Brook Hall Park, I used to live there. not in the mansion, I lived in the orangery. But the views here are stunning. You've got salt marsh, shingle beach, and big Suffolk skies. So it's ideal for quiet reflection or a peaceful morning walk. And you can go all along the foreshore to Levington, the next village along. Beautiful scenic walk along there, and then you can walk up to the pub. There's a pub at the end. So it's a trail kind of winding through past the woodlands and the farmland, and then coming into Levington, and grab yourself lunch at the Levington Ship, which is something I've done many times in days gone by. But it's a classic Suffolk pub with riverside views and locally inspired dishes. You can enjoy a nice relaxed lunch, perhaps Suffolk ham, fresh fish or seasonal specials, but alongside a pint or a soft drink in the garden, weather permitting of course, then on to an afternoon at Jimmy's Farm and Wildlife Park. You can spend as much of the day as you want at this kind of beloved and well-known local attraction. You can explore the wildlife park with meerkats, lemurs and wallabies. They've got a butterfly house, or you can just stroll around the gardens and the nature trails, and they have polar bears there now too. And the farm shop and restaurant are also well worth a visit. So just to recap, your 3-day Suffolk highlights here: bucolic villages and countryside charm, riverside adventures and peaceful foreshore walks, friendly farms and hands-on animal encounters, historic ruins and cultural escapes, and then memorable food moments. A lot of these things are about food in cafes and pubs and tea rooms. So that's the bucket list. I hope you enjoyed bucket list number 5. I'm not going to start singing Meadow number 5. No, I'm really not. Goodbye.